Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am currently working on my Paper Pumpkin alternative videos for April 2024's Paper Pumpkin kit called Delicate Wings. This is alternative video number 17. Yes, I talked through the whole thing while you guys look at the silly whiteboard. The whiteboard does help me guys though. So this is a look at the instruction sheet, and you got to make 3 of this card, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. On the back is a QR code for video help, a video to show you how to assemble the cards as they were designed. This QR code is to direct you to this set of 4 dies, which will coordinate with April, May, and June. This is a visual of everything that you got in the kit, and then the coordinating colors. So videos 1 through 5, I show you exactly what comes in the kit. After that, I stop. So this card is inspired by a card I saw on Pinterest by Miss Karen Titus, and she did it with the Flight and Airy. It was a swap card by a Susie Wood, so that's what I didn't watch the entire video. I just wanted to see the basics here. I made a little mini mock-up of what a card. I forgot to put this up on dimensional, so I didn't have a stopping point. Then I thought, oh, I'll do some butterflies. That didn't really work. But anyways, this is it. It is a different type of easel card. I still think, I mean, you could leave it like that. I, however, am going to get a bump up here for this to stop. At least I'm going to attempt that anyways. All right, so what are we using? Well, we're using Paper Pumpkin, but what do we have here? I think, did I write it down? I did. So we have a card base in basic beige, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I forgot. So first of all, score at 1 1/4. Then at 4 1/4, and we're going to do that together. So next we have a DSP, and I'm going to cut my DSP so you see. We're going to cut one piece at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. We're going to cut 2 more at 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, 1 and 2, right? The inside piece, if you weren't using, you know, something light enough to write in, you would need a piece that's 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. My bump up piece is just an extra piece of thick cardstock at 1 by 5 1/4 so that I can put my piece of DSP. Now I also, this is the Butterfly Bijou. I don't know if I'm pronounced Bayou, whatever. However, any of these card bases in the kit would have worked to replace this. I am just trying to get my projects to last longer, and this really does kind of go together. We're going to add some yellow in here with some So Saffron, Retired, yes, Daffodil Delight would work. I just want something pale. And so this is what we are using. We're going to use this DSP, this piece, which I forgot, I'm like not with it. So we need the 2 butterfly piece from the kit, and that is 3 3/4 by 5. I will do this design again with cardstock and stuff in June. Just for right now, I'm trying to use Paper Pumpkin. We're going to use the sentiment strip to go right here. I don't want to cover up my butterflies, but I had what I accidentally miscut for this card. So I have all these little butterflies that I fussy cut. We're going to use those on the card as well. So let's get started. Hopefully I'm not confusing you. Now, this is what the stamp set looked like. We have this butterfly, this one, these little speckles, sending loving thoughts your way. We're using this and surrounding you with love. We are going to flip this butterfly over. I know, forgive me, your name is like off. You were like, did you know you could flip this over? Yes, I did. I just haven't done it yet. So we are going to use the reverse side of this butterfly, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So first of all, move that out of the way. getting the trimmer. I prefer using my trimmer. So we're going to start at 1 1/4. Remember, this dark blade is our cutting blade. We want to stay away from that one scoring. We want this light blade here. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. Nice, even, easy pressure on it. Don't force it. Just nice and easy. And then to 4 1/4. So 1, 2, and 3. That gives us our card base. So you're going to fold it in half at the 4 1/4. Reinforce the score line. And for this strip, you simply just fold it back. Now I'm going to tell you, go over this really good. I'm even going to open it up and go over it in this direction. We could, if we didn't need it to go this way, you could glue that down, but we need it to pop up for the easel. So again, so we have that done. These we're keeping. Now we have to work on cutting our DSP, whether or not you use, if I was using, let's say, a half a sheet of this cardstock, right? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut my DSP like I would this piece down to 5 1/4. Because this is our card base is 5 1/2. I wanted a 1/4 of an inch shorter. So I'm going to start with the 5 1/2, 5 1/4, I'm sorry. Right? Now I'm going to turn it and I'm going to make 3 cuts. I am going to go to 2 3/4. This is where I messed up last time. That's 1, and you're going to see this is going to fit in this section. Now, if I was using this, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be turning it and cutting, but we're not using that because I'm saving it. So next, we're going to cut a 1 inch piece right there. And then the next one will be another 1 inch piece. Okay, and I want to keep these like this for the purpose of the card. I want them to go together. Now you can see these, you could fussy cut them out and have more butterflies, or use them on the envelope, the mailer, whatever you so desire. So we are going to start by gluing our DSP pieces in place. We're going to start with that larger one, which once again is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And just dotting it, we're going to stick it right in place. I had seen this card a while ago and thought, oh, I need to make that, and never got the opportunity. So now I am sharing it with you. See how these go together? This one is going to go down here, but that's going to go on the bump up piece. This piece is going there. I need a stopping point, and not sure exactly how they stopped it because I just wanted to look at making sure I didn't miss anything on the fold. So there's that piece. So now I have my 1 inch strip, which apparently is a little more than 1 inch. So let's trim that down. It was a scrap piece and I thought for sure it's the right size. It isn't. It is not. We're going to make it just a hair shorter. Let's make sure it's not just going a hair smaller, so nothing sticks out underneath my DSP. So, oh, that's going to bug me. And I just broke the rubber band. All right. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Glue is like, you are not putting me away properly. Doot, doot, doot. And this piece goes on top. And now this is going to go up on dimensionals. So that's cardstock. I know I pulled the dimensionals out. Here we go. What do we have that's started open? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Nothing is. So I guess we start a new one. These are from Paper Pumpkin, guys. So I am just going to go in the center. I'm probably going to use 4. Probably get away with 3, but we're going to do 4 for good measure. I think 4 is perfect. Now, you'll see this is right here, just so we need to bring it closer. It's going to have a little bit wider. Look at that. You know what? We might need to bring in, I think I need a piece that's 1 1/4. So I could put this piece down and then put that. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to bring this piece in. This piece is 1 1/4. I'm going to glue this down to the bottom. Now, if I hadn't messed up, I wouldn't say messed up, just a little bit different. So I want my butterflies going this way. There. Okay. And now this, I can have it, if you bring that up, I can have that bumped up like so. And we have that little trim there. So that's our stopping point. Look, our butterflies practically meet perfectly. Yes, yes, yes. All right, that's how that goes. Now this piece, this is as simple as it gets. This is simply going to go in its spot like that. So when you, oops, we're going to have to cut it off. Because for it to sit here, right, we're going to have to take some off the bottom. Sometimes you just don't know until you get, how much do I need to take off? I'm laying it like this because I'm going to look. This needs to come all the way down to the bottom. So I need to take off 1, 2, 3, 3/4 of an inch off the bottom of this. I don't mind doing it. Let's turn it over. We want the butterflies at the top, but we need 3/4 of an inch off the bottom. There we go. It's done. It's over with. It's not going to hurt it. I promise. Because this, when it's here, we might even take a little more. I think we're going to take a hair more. Let's see. Sometimes you never know until you start working with something. We're going to take another 1/4 of an inch off the bottom. And something tells me that does not look like it's straight, but it is. Okay. So we are now going to work on giving some color to these butterflies. And we're going to do that a couple of ways. Like I said, I'm going to show you that this stamp, you can use the opposite side. So this is the detailed image. If you flip this over, right, you can ink it up. Let me show you. Make sure you ink it up. This is an old cloth pad. Look. Ta-da! So what we want is that lighter bit of the yellow. So I've got to really ink this up on the back. Now I'm going to stamp off Then I'm going to stamp on top. Ooh, sorry, little bug. I am going to stamp off once, and then I'm stamping on top of that Lost Lagoon butterfly. Going to give it a minute. And look, we have a little bit of that yellow in there. We see around the edges. Now we're going to do that again for that butterfly. We're going to add some more color to our Lost Lagoon. Don't worry. I was just getting started. Here we go. Stamping off. I'm stamping off on the same part so that I get a little more ink. And this is going to go over our basic beige butterfly with the black or basic gray and Lost Lagoon and Moody Mauve. All right. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. We need to stamp in Lost Lagoon our sentiment, surrounding you with love, to get it done. And I'm using a wee little spot. This kit came with a spot of basic gray, and I grabbed an old spot that I've been using. So, surrounding you with love. All right, so we are going to use a blender pen, if I can find it. There it is, because we're going to add some color onto these butterflies. We need a little bit of basic gray. I'm going to just add that right there. Just a little bit. Pick up my blender pen here. And I want to bring in just a little bit of it on this butterfly. I need a little bit up here at the top, maybe a little there. So now we're going to come to this point, maybe that section, and maybe those little bits. All right, now we're going to do the same with the Lost Lagoon. That's a lot of Lost Lagoon. So I just want to take it from here and I want to blend it out. Take it and blend it out there. Tap it off, because see how dark that is? We don't want all that. We want this nice and pale. I am going to do a little section here, really light. A little section here, pick up a little bit more, pick up a little bit. Let's do this little bit here, and ooh, that's a big section there. Okay, let's go for it. That's a big section. Now we need to do a big section over here, and maybe this section there. Big section. I don't know, there's something. Okay, right there. So let's drop that off a little and bring in a little bit more of this faded Lost Lagoon into play on that butterfly. Wipe it off. We need, of course, we need the Moody Mauve, right? So I'm going to add it to the side. That should be enough. I don't need a whole lot. Now I'm going to pick it up and draw it out down here. Tap it off. I don't want any dark bits. And I'm going to bring in a little bit of color over here. Bring in a little bit of color. Pick up some more. I'm going to bring in the color here, here, and there. Pick it up a little bit more. I am going to take this section, that section, and that section, and I'm going to add some more color over to this butterfly in a few little spots. All right. Draw it out. Now we can even go back with whatever yellow you want. Mine happens to be so saffron. Pick it up, work it to the side, and I'm going to come in. Ooh, maybe it needs full strength. Oh, yes, definitely. Because remember, our DSP has a lot of yellow in it. And daffodil would work for this as well. Bumblebee would work. I'm going to pick up a little bit more because I'm using more than I thought. Right in here. Just filling in some. Now we're going to come over here and add some more yellow into areas that didn't have quite enough. All right. And is all that work necessary? I think so. All right, so drag that out to clean it off. We don't need this anymore. We are ready to add our little butterflies. So here you see I have a whole bunch of little butterflies, which are now flipped over. We are going to add, oh, one is definitely going to go there. I even have end bits, so those are full. This one here is going to go like right there because it's got to cover up my ink. Hold up. I have inky fingers, right? You know me, I'm going to have the ink everywhere. So we have a butterfly there. I want a partial butterfly. Is this a partial one? Up in the other corner. No, not too many partial ones. But this one I think will go, I don't know about that one. I want these with more of the white. So we're going to add butterflies to our paper. We have little ones. We just fussy cut them out is all I did. Down there. There. That one's down. We need another little one. Maybe in the center. All right. We have more if we need them. So this now is going to go right to the bottom. And I am thinking we need to add a little bit of color around the edge of this. So I'm going to take my Lost Lagoon. And I am going to bring some color. I don't think I want any at the bottom. Now, I wouldn't necessarily do this with the new ones. I'd get a, I would get a sponge dauber, but let's add this around the edges. And around this edge. I think these other butterflies will put down below. So this now gets glued like that. Oh, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's going to do. And I'm thinking maybe I stick that one. Yeah, I am. I'm going to stick that one on there. Let's get this glued down. So this is going right to there. So you can see where to glue in between my fingers where it needs to rest. Or you could pop it up on dimensionals. I want it glued down. I don't want it to pop out over everything I just did. So we're going to have to add some. We're going to add some dimensionals to some more butterflies here in a minute. Let's use this one there. This one, these might need a mini or two. There, I'm not sure about 4. I think 3 more. Because that is going to come and sit. It's supposed to stand up against that. Not sure why mine doesn't want to catch. All right, guys. There it is. All right, I tried. We're going to put this butterfly on top of that one. This butterfly needs its little antennae area cut out a bit because that's a little too much color. And that one's, yep, this one's going on there. We have a swarm. Oh, my goodness, where's my sentiment strip, guys? I stamped it, I lost it. This was supposed to, you know what? That's just going to have to go right here. That is just, you know what? That's going to go on the inside because I don't know what else. Okay, not my favorite fold, guys. The other one seems to be better. Gonna add this one there. All right, so we have all these darn butterflies. Now maybe if I add some speckly bits, I'm still gonna show you, not everything comes out the way I think. Oh, maybe I should have watched the video to the end. Could be. All right, we're gonna stamp off on this. And I'm going to bring in, I know, I'm going to stamp it full strength. That's a little better. That was just too much white. All right, I'm happier with that. That looks so much better. But what it is that this just doesn't stay put for me. So I'm thinking I add a rest. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do with that either. I'm not liking any of that, and all I have now is this part of the card. So what do I do? Let's stamp the inside. We're not going to use that. We can use that for another card. Let's stamp the inside and just go with it, right? So we're going to do sending loving thoughts your way. Right in the center. It is what it is. Looks great when you hold it like this. Interesting. Looks like I need to do some more work. So we are going to finish this out. It's just sometimes how it comes out. I have this strip here that I'm going to glue down to the side of my mailer for this card. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm a little disappointed in the fold and the design, but I'm showing you not every single thing I do works out as what I wanted. So this is my mailer. It's still a card. It's very busy. Maybe, where's that piece we cut off? Maybe we take this. Maybe we take this and stamp a sentiment on it. That's gonna work. Okay, that's gonna work. Let's take this I'm not even bringing the Stampin' Piercement on it. I'm going to stamp the speckly bits because we need it to coincide with our top piece, right? And then it's the one that we did use, Surrounding You with Love in Lost Lagoon. That is really going to help that card. Oh yes, most definitely. I think there's just nothing to keep it unless I bring that in. Okay, now it's staying put. But I need, I did all these butterflies, right? So we need a little bit of a butterfly. Even there's only have one right here. So we're going to take this butterfly. Maybe that big partial of the other butterfly. We need a butterfly here. Let's take this portion of this one because it's big. It can stand to be off. Move that out of my way. Okay, so this one is going to be there. Yes, it can stand to have that off, and this one's going to go over there. But still, I'm just trying to see if I scoot that over. See, when you go like that, it hits, so it has to just go to the edge. That's all there is to it. Not my favorite easel card. I do an easel card, which I think I like a lot better. So we're going to line that back up. Along there, this one is going to go here. And where's the partial one that I just cut? Anybody see them? There it is. That makes me feel better about the card. Line up that edge. So that to me is more visually appealing. My problem still is yes, this can go like so, but it doesn't, I mean, you can hold it like this and it looks great. The problem is when you let go, it pops. So interesting, just not, I mean, there probably is something that needs to catch here that I missed in her video. So that has to be what it is. But then I don't really care to have a catch something because it just needs something. Even like if we had a butterfly that was half here and half there, something that it would catch on. Trying to see what I would have that could catch. Give me a second. Let's look in my box. Or where's that butterfly bijou paper? I think I need a butterfly. There's some papers. I need like a full butterfly that I can make a little catch with. I think anyways. So what I want to do is, now the point is, where am I going to put the butterfly to catch it? I already have that one there. Let's fold this butterfly in half. And this would need to be more than half. to have a little catch. Trying to bend it. So I'm wondering, do I stick it on this part so that when it's over, it catches? It still ain't going to stop it. Nope, that's not going to work. So it is what it is. It's just how the card's going to end, guys. Sorry, I'm a little deflated on this one. Any help out there, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to now go see what it is that I missed. I mean, it's still a cute card. It's got lots of butterflies surrounding you with love. It suits it. Sending loving thoughts your way. I can sit here and add more butterflies to the inside. Why not? I did this one. Let's add it here. All right, and our mailer. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know if you've done this, and maybe let me know if you know what it is. That, I mean, if I put a paper clip on there, it'd stand up great, right? But I'd need to do like a hidden paper clip on the side somehow. But then you couldn't open the card. So a little questionable here on this card. So need some help out there. If you know, hey, give me a shout out in the comment section. And I'll see what I can do in June. Or maybe not June. We'll have to see what else I can come up with. But I tried. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope to see you again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.